Life wasn't always bright lights and big stages. In fact, it was far from it. I grew up in a small town, the youngest of 5 children in a close-knit family. We were poor, but my mother was rich in love and faith. She always found a way to make us feel special. She taught me the value of hard work and never giving up, no matter how tough things got. Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to do something big. I had dreams that reached far beyond our small town. I had this dream, this burning desire to make people laugh. It was my way of bringing joy to others. But dreams don't pay the bills, and life had other plans for me. Reality hit hard and fast. After high school, I worked odd jobs to make ends meet. I was a boxer, an insurance salesman, even a carpet cleaner. Each job taught me something new, but none of it felt right. I felt like a square peg in a round hole. I knew I was meant for more. There was a fire inside me that refused to be extinguished. I never stopped dreaming of making people laugh. It was my passion, my calling. That dream kept me going, even when things were tough. It was my beacon of hope. It was a light in the darkness, a reminder that better days were coming. And I held on to that belief with all my heart. I took a leap of faith at 27, leaving behind a stable job and a predictable life. I walked away from everything I knew to pursue comedy, a dream that had always been in the back of my mind. It was a gamble, but I had to try. The thrill of making people laugh was too strong to ignore. I knew in my heart that laughter was my calling, something that could bring joy to others and fulfillment to me. The early days were tough, filled with uncertainty and self-doubt. I performed at any place that would have me, comedy clubs, bars, even funeral homes. No venue was too small or too strange. The pay was lousy and the audiences were even tougher. Sometimes it felt like no one was listening. There were times I slept in my car because I couldn't afford a hotel. Those nights were cold and lonely. I ate crackers and drank water to survive, stretching every dollar as far as it could go. But I kept telling myself, this is just part of the journey. Every struggle was a step toward my dream. I bombed on stage more times than I can count. Each failure felt like a punch to the gut, but each failure taught me something valuable. I learned resilience and the importance of perseverance. I learned to read the audience, to connect with them, to make them feel something. And in those moments, I found my purpose. Homelessness hit me hard. Living in my car, showering at gas stations, wondering where my next meal would come from. It was the lowest point in my life. But even then, I never lost sight of my dream. I kept writing jokes, kept performing, kept believing in myself. I knew my breakthrough was coming soon. Then came Showtime at the Apollo. That night changed everything. The energy of the crowd, the roar of the laughter, it was electric. I knew I had finally arrived. That performance opened doors I never thought possible. Movies, television shows, radio, it all started happening. My dream was finally becoming a reality. I've been blessed to achieve success beyond my wildest dreams. From humble beginnings, I've climbed the ladder of success, facing numerous challenges along the way. But my greatest reward is using my platform to inspire others. I share my story, my journey, my struggles, my triumphs, and the lessons I've learned to show people that anything is possible. I want to be a beacon of hope. No matter where you come from, no matter your background, no matter what you've been through, you can rise above it. You can achieve your dreams. I mentor young people, guiding them, encouraging them to chase their passions. I tell them to stay focused. I remind them that the road to success is rarely easy, filled with obstacles, but the rewards are worth the fight. The joy of achieving your goals is unparalleled. Never give up on your dreams. Believe in yourself. Trust your journey, even when no one else does. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep believing, and never lose sight of the light. Your time is coming. Stay inspired, stay motivated.